do it. Make sure everything is nice and good. Is it not? Was it not working? Or is it working? Do I need to reload this? Or not? Apparently I'm live, but I don't know. Anyway, let's start this. Hey there, everybody. It's Hardi-Jay here once again. We're going to be doing something very, very, very. I don't know. I didn't know. We're doing a live reaction to the Silent Hill transmission thing that's going on in about a half hour. So I'm doing this just to make sure we're doing it this early. I could do it like 10 minutes early or so, but I want to make sure everything is nice and good and peachy and thing because to me, big deal. Silent Hill stuff. Haven't had a decent Silent Hill. Oh God, decent. We're talking decent. Since Shattered Memories was a good one. It was decent. But before that, four maybe. That's like 2007. Maybe, I don't know, something like that. I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on with this. Hang on, give me a second here. Maybe if I go over to here, we're live. Can I actually do this? It's excellent condition. Here we are. Cool. Oh, there we go. I can actually see myself and see how everything is nice and neat and cool and all that jazz. There we go. We got a black void right behind me doing all sorts of stuff. So let's get into a few things here before stuff is going to go horribly wrong and be like, hey, guess what? There is. Oh. Oh, man. Sorry. Got some dry air. That's why I've got some water. Okay. So let's do predictions going on with good old Silent Hill. Oh boy, I do not know what exactly to even think about predictions because it is Konami, and that's why I'm saying that's why I put the title as the title. It's like let's be disappointed together type of thing. Because oh boy, let's just say that my hopes are probably not gonna happen, mainly due to Konami being Konami, basically, and the last, let's say, hell, even like 10 years ish, probably since like even the PS3 ish, around that time. They haven't really been doing too well in the video game department, I should say. Like the last remastered that we had for anything Silent Hill was a disaster. So I'm hoping a prediction of something relatively good to be a little bit more up there, let's just say. So if they do a remaster, which I guess it is on my list of things that I'd like to see, is a proper remaster of 1, 2, and 3. And we're not talking remakes where, you remake it. Literally have the original game. It's kind of a port. I guess you can say port. You can have a port of it I got that green thing around me. I know I gotta fix this green screen. But anyway, nevertheless. The major thing is that one, I want the games playable. 1, 2, 3, and 4, all playable on hopefully one collection, but I can get away with 2 collections, 1 and 2, 1 collection, 3 and 4 for the other collection. Seeing if they want to grind that cash a little bit, I'm fine with that. Thing is, it has to be on modern consoles. Talking at least the, I guess, Xbox One, PS4 upwards, basically. So, PS5, the Series X, and PC. Oh, God damn it, please, PC. PC would be amazing. Like, let's go. Like, Homecoming is on Steam. Let's get proper PC ports for one, first of all, an actual access to the PC port of number 2, and then also the access PC port of number 3, and then let's have Steam have number 4 instead of GOG. And let's deal with that. Or if you want to release it in a PC bundle, go for it. Like, just something to basically have the games accessible, and you don't have to pay an arm and a leg for it, basically. Because, like I mentioned in my the playthrough that I'm doing currently right now with the Enhanced Edition of the Silent Hill 2, is that I had Silent Hill 2 PC, but I don't know what happened to it. And the thing is, I know I backed it up, and I'm using my backup to play it, but I know I have it somewhere, and I don't know where the hell it is. And obviously, the PC version of Silent Hill 2, it's a little, yeah, it's a little pricey, just a little. So, yeah, let's get a affordable PC port of 2 and 3, and 4 would be good on Steam, just to kind of go with the like again a Silent Hill collection. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Anything after that, like if you want to do it, Origins would be good with, I guess, like the if you want to do like collections, do like 2 of them, like 1 and 2 for collection 1, 3 and 4 for collection 2. The what is it? Origins, and I guess Homecoming for collection 3. If that's a thing. And then what was it? Oh, Shattered Memories and or Downpour and then Shattered Memories. So for like collection 4, there you go. So you would have literally most of the games on there. Like, the only one that's probably not on there is Book of Memories the Book of Memories. I think it's Book of Memories. It's the Vita one, and I'm not sure that even counts as like an actual official Silent Hill game. So, but there's that. So we'll go there, and the big, the big, big thing is to have it playable. To have it, looking like the original, not like the thing that we call the remaster on PS3. Oh, good lord, that is. It was playable, but atrocious. I mean, God, oh damn. I still don't know why it runs at 720 on the PS3 for PS2 games. I'm like, I have no idea. Like, I don't know. Anyway, my hoping is some sort of port, HD port, proper HD port for at least the first one, because the first one hasn't actually been re-released. I think at all. I don't think at all, actually. There's obviously the remake of the first one, which is Shattered Memories, but there's not that. Anyway, the big thing is that playable ports on modern consoles, including PC, and there shouldn't be like yeah, I'm probably like the code I hear is like lost and all that. Get people who get that studios who actually deal with certain things like this, where they have to like build the code up from almost scratch to get the game going in. Or guess what? Get the original people who actually worked on it. Get Team Silent back there, man. Get Team Silent to work on some stuff, man. There you go. Like, was it? I don't know the whole discussions and things about what happened to Team Silent away from Konami, but Konami is Konami, so I figured some kind of something is going on there. But anyway, nevertheless, get Team Silent back and have them do hell, like fix them up. And the thing is, put some actual cash into this, and then you've got you're going to be making money. And Konami, I know you like making money, so in here you can make money, lots and lots of money. There you go. And yet, guess what? No, I guess it's not making money fast. Who knows? I don't know. Anyway, so the other thing is on the checklist basically, and that triggers to the thing that actually is on the tweet or the announcement. I guess you would probably say is through the. It's very very hinted to Silent Hill 2 when they say restless dreams and all that. So figuring there might be probably a Silent Hill 2 related thing going going up. Remake, hopefully. Though I'm very cautious about that because yeah, Silent Hill 2 has its flaws. Like it's a great game and I absolutely adore it and love it and all that. And it's like almost like one of my favorite games of all time. But the thing is, it has its flaws. The thing is, those flaws need to be taken care of. But the thing is, like if you can change the gameplay, like look at Resident Evil 2. We're going to go back to Capcom and Resident Evil 2. Original Resident Evil 2, classic, awesome, all sorts of stuff. One for Resident Evil 2 remake, they kept the core story, kept the characters the same, kept the flow of the points that need to be pointed out there. Boom. Silent Hill, not so much because it has a quirkiness to it. It has a flow to it. Like the thing is, this is not what I actually say, which I probably should say in one of my things. Is that one Silent Hill has to be kind of feeling like a David Lynch film, where things are off and don't really make sense. Like the people don't speak how people speak, and the characters are kind of like odd. That's the thing, and that's why I think the later Silent Hills kind of lost the charm because the thing is that the quirkiness or the oddity of the things being off, other than just being like oh, it's the other world. Oh, we need to throw in this character and that character, and it needs to be creepy. It needs to be going from transitioning to world, and yeah, there's that. But the thing is, it's all about character, and the town is just there. And you go for 1, 2, and even 3. 3 kind of got into the whole. Well, even 4. 4 did that too, where characters, aren't weirded out too much about this world, where it's like, we're going in from back the forth from the other world to the normal world. And people are kind of like, okay, like they're not taken. They're not. They're like the worst is probably Heather in number three, where she literally kind of freaked out a little bit. It's like, oh no, not again, type of thing. Where she, it's not freaking out because hey, everything's weird and all that. It's like, oh, we have to go through this freaking world again. Like, oh. And the thing is that the way they talk, like, if there is a remake, they got to keep the way people talk and the way characters interact with each other in that remake, because if it's just kind of modernized, I guess, or more like if it's modernized, it's got to keep that off feeling, which, again, people can freak out. And a good way to do that, and I have to bring this up because is the Silent Hill movie, the first one. The second one can go in the trash, basically. But the first one, where people are off a little bit, the dialogue was a little off, but the thing is, people were freaking out. Like I remember Sybil, he's like freaking out, like what the hell is going on here? And the thing is, yeah, that's it. But it's mainly a mission. That's the thing. And that's what I kind of think that they kind of also need to do to. That's why you bring in Team Silent for the remake. Like, bring that visual things up and actually have that same character development, same character interaction, the same characteristics to the characters. Like have James basically not giving a damn other than basically finding his wife, basically. That's the thing. So he is kind of unaffected by anything around him because he's on a sole mission to do what he needs to do. And then, we got Eddie who's running from stuff. So, and he's taking offense to basically everything around him, but he's trying to be a big shot, but he's cowardly in doing so. And then Laura just being oblivious to everything that's going around her because she doesn't see it. That's the thing. So, kind of like that. And that's key. Oh man, that's a key thing. Is if the remake, and if they do Laura, she better not interact with any of the actual stuff that the other people are seeing. And that's like they can expand it. Like they can bring a little bit more to the table if they remake, and not just have like they might have like, oh, like personally, like maybe play as Eddie and maybe play as Angela, and we dove into their story a little bit too. Like not make them like different story modes. Maybe like certain parts, maybe we can actually go into different parts, and then they see Silent Hill as how they see it, because everyone who goes there sees it differently. Man, I'm getting into like a lore thing here, because Angela sees Silent Hill differently than Eddie sees it, and then also James sees it different from the other two. That's the thing. So, and we got a peek of that at the ending with Angela, where she's like, it's on fire all the time, and she's like, this is how I see it all the time, and it's like that's her Silent Hill is it's on fire all the time. So there's that. So that's the thing. Silent Hill 2 is that we go through Silent Hill in James' perspective. We are seeing what he experiences. So if we remake it, maybe we can go into different things. And that's kind of what I want to do, but it's got to have the same type of, campiness and off feeling. Like again, if it doesn't play or uh, feel like a David Lynch film, then something's definitely off, and not in a good way. So that's pretty much what I want to basically go with. Okay, should be starting soon, so I need to shoot over here, be on the trigger. But other than that, what I don't want to see is they're probably going to show merchandise. They're probably going to show like all sorts of like soundtracks, T-shirts, and all sorts of stuff. One, if I see Pyramid Head like plastered over everything, if they have a new game, I'm good for a new game, but God, they really hope that Pyramid Head's not in it. Like, really, you got to let that guy be in the game he is, and actually have meaning behind it. Like, unless James is related to the new story in some way, then Pyramid Head should not be in it. And that's the thing. But as a new Silent Hill, I'm up for it. That's the thing. Unless, like, I really hope that they do something, keep the spirit, keep the spirit. Like, if they want to go gross, I'm fine with gross, because that's number 3. Number 3 is fine. Dark, gross, disgusting. That's fine. But if they want to go with dark, like number 2, that's fine also. And then, you can go with the original, which is like the blood rust and off-putting feel of the game. That's it. So I'm good with that. If they want to do something else, I'm for that, but it's got to fit the actual thing of the Silent Hill spirit. That's what it is. Like, if you're trying to explain what's going on, you're doing it wrong, basically. That's what I basically want to go with. So, there's that. Hopefully it's starting. It says at 4:50 it's starting. And it's not doing that, so what the hell's going on? No, it's still here. No. Oh man, reading the chat, and chat's not pleased that's not starting right away. Like, I don't know, maybe there's some sort of thing. I'm not surprised. Oh, let's bring it over here. Oh, maybe not. Got something. What the hell is going on here? Oh. Okay. Here we are. I don't know what happened to it, but apparently it's a thing. It's a video. Can we get better quality here, or is it like ridiculous? No, 720. Let's crank it up to 1080 here. It's an actual video where it looks like it starts about here. Okay, let's do it. Seeing it's an actual video. Personally, don't care as long as it goes into it, so let's do it. Might crank that down just a little bit because it is a bit loud. Alright. This is the right one, right? Yep. Alright, let's do it. Let's take a look and see how disappointed I'm going to actually be. Oh, it's stanky. Ooh, it's stanky. Oh. It's looking... I see a green jacket. So number 2? Remake of number 2? Yep, it's a remake of number 2. Oh my god.
Could she really be here? Waiting for me? Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago.
Voice actor, not bad. Not bad. Oh, it's looking good. Oh man, it's looking good. It looks good. Is it good?
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill.
Better be called number 2, like remake of number 2. Kira's back. Oh, it's Blooper by Blooper, the guy who does Medium. I do have to say, James looks a little off, I have to say.
I know what you are.
Reach that key, James. Reach it.
I know why I needed you.
Oh, that's good. The lighting is pretty
But
good.
it's all over now. I don't need you anymore.
Nope. Nurses. That seems like right at the end, yeah.
I'm ready.
Visually, it looks good.
Mary?
It'd be interesting to kind of see how it plays, though. Let's see how it plays. Silent Hill 2. PS5. Is it just on PS5? Just PS5. Ooh. All right. Strong start. Exclusive, unfortunately. We'll take a look.
Welcome to Silent Hill Transmission, the show that keeps you informed about Silent Hill. My name is Selena and I will be your facilitator. Thank you very much for having me.
Pro horror
サ
gamer.
イレントヒルシリーズのプロデューサーを務める岡本元井です。今日はよろしくお願いします。
Nice to meet you.
まずはじめにサイレントヒル2の映像をご覧いただきました。そ
All
して
right.
ですね、より詳しくお伝えするために
Yes, do
一
tell
緒
us
に
more
ゲーム
about
を
it.
作っている人をお呼びしています。では早速ご紹介いたします。コンセプトアーティストの伊
Let's
藤
go.
正弘さんです。
Oh my god. They actually
伊
brought
藤さん
the.
今日はよろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願い
Oh
します。
my goodness.
よろしくお願いします。
改めまして、
Oh
岡本さん、
my
伊藤さん
goodness.
サイレントヒルが帰っ
It's
てくる
good
ん
to
です
see.
はい、そうなんです。ファンの皆さん、本当に大変お待たせしました。サイレントヒルが帰ってきて、その第一弾としてサイレントヒル2をリメイクい
So
たし
remake
ま
of
す。
Silent Hill 2? Yeah.
伊藤さんにお声掛けしてからそろそろ
Almost 3 years since
3
we.
年ですよね。
いや、本当長かったですよね。でもこうしてっ
Hey, I followed your
Title
Twitter, and you're
Oh,
you're a sneaky
but-
son of a gun. I have to say.
ていうそのタイミングを皆さんにお伝えできるっていうことに僕はね。
You are a sneaky son of a gun, man.
伊藤さんの場合、ツイッターにもすごくファンの方がコメントされているので、もう隠してるのが大変だったんじゃないですか。
That
いや
is
そうなんですよ。岡本さんに苦
that
情
is
されて
split
ま
something.
すはいそのことに本当にファンからいろいろ質問されて、それをのらりくらり
Oh
と
yeah,
話すの
there we
が
go.
大変でした。
Dodging.
いや、僕らもちょっと脇で見ていて、ちょっとドキドキしておりました。それでですね、サイレントヒルといえばもう一方、作曲家の山岡明さん。
Kira's back.
山岡さんとも一緒に作っているんですけれど
Beautiful.
も、
Let's go.
ちょっと本日はですね、残念ながらこの場に来られなかったので、ビデオメッセージをお預かりしております。どうぞご覧くだ
Oh,
さ
let's
い。
see. Let's see.
山岡です。もう21年ですか、20年以上経った作品でリメイクという形でまた新しい作品としてですね、蘇るということで、まあ個人的にも僕的にもすごく嬉しく思
I'm
って
so happy.
当時は
And
そ
is
の
it
いろいろこうチャレンジしようというか、ビデオゲームっていう中でも新しいものというか、
Now he's
今ま
probably
で
going
ない
to
ものを
probably
テーマ
like
としても作ろう
arrange
と
the
いうところがあ
arrange
って
old tracks, but I wonder if there's going to be any
当時
new
ディレク
ones.
ターがドストエフスキーの「罪と罰」を読んでくださいって言われて
Yeah.
何を作るんだろうなと。で音楽ももちろんですけど模索というかすごいいろいろチャレンジしてた思いではあります。このタイトルであれば新しい音楽っていうものを 作り上げられ
I'm
るかな
curious
って
on
いう
see
のは
if
すごい感じてました。
there's going to be a voice
い
track.
まだに20年経ってもですね、サイレントヒルっていうタイトルがみんなの心の中に残ってるっていうのは僕はすごく
It's
やってよかったというか、本当にこの上ない嬉しさというか。
you did awesome. You
気
did
持ちで
some
もあります。
great stuff
で
there.
リメイ
Kara.
クに関してもまたさらに新しい音楽性であったり新しいチャレンジもそうかもしれないですし、従来のファンの方にもきちっと届けられる心に刺さるサウンドデザインだったり音楽だったり、もちろん
I'm
サイ
personally
レントヒ
thinking
ルを
it's like,
知らない、
as
サ
long
イ
as
レ
you
ント
have
ヒル2を知ら
as
な
long
い
as you
ユ
do
ー
like
ザーさんにとっても
the
その
soul
時サイレン
of
トヒ
Silent
ル
Hill,
2が初めて出た時の
that's it. That's
インパ
that's
クト
all
と
we
いう
asked for.
か
That's basically what it is.
衝撃というか作れたらいいなと思っています。皆さんもぜひ楽しみにしていてください。
Yeah, I want to know how to play. So that's the thing.
山岡さんありがとうございます。コナミのサウンドね、若いスタッフみんな山岡さんのことを尊敬しているので、みんなワクワクしながら一緒に仕事させていただいております。そしてですね、日本だけでなく制作チームについてのお話もさせてください。今回のサイレントヒル2はポーランドのホラーゲームのスペシャリスト
Whooper team, yeah.
ブルーバーチームで制作しています。彼らからコメン
Which
ト
I do
と
want to
制作
say,
風景をいただいてますので、
they
こち
do
らもどうぞ
decent
ご覧くだ
decent
さい。
stuff. So again, be quite interesting to see.
Silent Hill 2 is a cult classic, and it's widely recognized as one of the best games ever made.
For many Bluebird team members, Silent Hill is the title which made them fall in love in horror games.
Though I have to say the medium was a little, but still, if they just
This
do,
is why we approach our work with a great respect to original game.
that's also the
To
thing. Is
ensure
that,
that we are
know,
keeping
is
this
that
unique Silent Hill atmosphere intact, we are working closely with original creators such as Masahiro Ito and Akira Yamaoka.
and that's pretty much it.
We want Silent Hill 2 to make the same strong impression today that the original game did 21 years ago. While we want to achieve the same end result, players' expectations evolve over
As long
time,
as it plays
and certain things
good,
need to be
like,
modernized
I'm
to
worried
get the
about
same or
The
similar
feel, like I
effect.
mentioned before,
For
it
example,
has to
that's
be.
why we went with the over-the-shoulder camera, so we can immerse players into the game world as much as possible.
I'm fine with that, as long as they keep like the story in itself.
We are creating a synergy where new or modernized mechanics and features actually support
I'm
the
not
original
sure
spirit of Silent
about
Hill 2. Combining the
this
old
new
with
guy.
the new is no easy task.
Might have to grow on me, but
we
he
believe we're on
has
the right track.
the feel of the original. Like it's
To put it simply, our goal is to recreate everything what made the game a timeless classic,
Yeah.
but give it a new form which will draw players even deeper into the foggy streets of Silent Hill.
as long as you don't get into why it's happening, keep the story about the characters.
すごいです。
そうです
この現場からサイレントヒル2が生まれたんですね。
そうなんですよ。もう彼らは本当
Oh,
に
we're
ホラ
gonna
ー
we're
ゲー
gonna
ムと
see a
サイレン
date
ト
for
ヒ
this?
ルが大好
Probably
きで
not.
コナミってサイレントヒルに関しては
If they
世界中
do,
のチームから毎年のように提案をいた
You're
だく
gonna
んで
get
すけども
you're gonna get like
その
props from
中
me,
でも
Konami,
彼
for
らは
actually
最もです
delivering.
ね
I
情
would
熱
say.
的ですごく
You're delivering a little bit,
愛を感
but
じま
素晴らしい。
give us a
伊藤さんも一緒にポーランド行きましたよね。
give us a
年の瀬の寒いポーランド行きましたね。
give us a
で
date.
何度も何度も
And
ね
that'd be
お
good.
酒を飲み
はい
語り合い、
はい。で岡本さんがねこう酔っ払って
そうですね一緒にもうお酒を飲みながらホラーゲームの未来そしてサイレントヒルの未来について熱く語りそしてゲームを一緒に作るということですね。
はい。
ところでですね、先ほどの映像にもロゴが出ておりましたけれども、サイレントヒル2はプレイステーション5で発売予定です。そこでプ
Probably
レイ
a
ステーション5
time
の発売
exclusive,
元の
probably.
ソニーインタラクティブエンターテインメントさんからもコメントをいただいております。ビデオメッセージをどうぞご覧
That's
ください。
probably why Sony forked some money
Hello,
towards
everyone.
them. And
My name
it's
is
like
Christian Svensson, and I'm the Vice President of Global Third Party Relations at Sony Interactive Entertainment. I'm extremely excited to hear about the announcement of Silent Hill 2.
Yeah.
Congratulations. This is definitely a celebratory moment, and we're looking forward to bringing Silent Hill 2 exclusively to PlayStation 5. Being huge
now,
fans of
anyway.
the franchise, our team at SIE feels fortunate and excited to support the revival of Silent Hill. Okamoto-san, we eagerly await
It's actually
hearing more
kind of
about what's
interesting
in
that
store
it's
for this
only
beloved franchise.
on PS5,
Thank you again for
which
your
is
partnership.
still incredibly hard to get.
応援ありがとうございます。サイレントヒルはプレイステーションとともに成長してきたシリーズです。
That
プ
might
レイステーション
actually
向けに発売できて
be,
非常に
some
嬉し
people
いで
might
す
be a
ね。
little pissed about
皆
that.
様のサイレントヒル2に寄せる期待がすごいですね。もう私自身サイレントヒル2の大ファンなので、もうお話聞いてるだけでますます楽しみになってきました。
ありがとうございます。ファンの皆様にはですね、本日からプレイステーション5のスターページもオープンしていますので、そちらの方もチェックしてみてください。よろしくお願いします。
そうなんですね。わかりました。ファンとしてすぐにチェックさせていただきます。それではこの回はこのあたりで、岡本さん、伊藤さん、ありがとうございました。
First video trailer? Is there more? Oh.
私たちのいる世界も変わってきましたよ。
はい。このイベントはサイレントヒル2だけでは終わらないんです。今後は世界中の才能あふれるクリエイターたちとサイレントヒルの世界をさらに拡大していきます。
Here comes the merchandise.
続きがあるんですか？
はい。
Gotta milk that. Gotta milk that cow, man.
をお披露目することができるんです。ビデオの方をご覧ください。
Okay.
Why are you here? No, in this place. Why are you here? You're to be punished.
All right.
That's good. I like it. You know what? I think you're right. I think we've done something so awful. We are stuck here in this place, being judged by these people.
Okay.
But for you, I think it's more than that.
Is it a new one?
I think you're here for some other reason.
Has to be a new one.
And I don't want to be.
Although it does.
When you figure that out.
Yeah. Downfall. New game, I guess?
Hi, my name is John McKellen. I'm the creative director at No Code, and we are working on Silent Hill Townfall. I remember playing the original Silent Hill on PS1 back in 1999 and became a fan from that moment on.
Wow,
so for us to work on this game, with
Silent Hill game,
feels
and
like
a remake
an actual dream come true.
Of...
It's a real honor for us to bring a new title to this series that both respects the source material, but also does something a little bit different with it. To say that Silent Hill has been an inspiration to No Code would be a massive understatement.
Again,
our previous two games,
gotta
Frozen
keep
Cold and
the
Observation,
soul of
both played with that same
both
deep
the characters, not the town.
And at No Code, we're all about
Go with the
weaving that
characters.
narrative and that
That's what it is.
experience into every aspect of our game design, our audio, our visuals, even our UI. So obviously the teaser trailer is just the beginning, and we can't show you any more just yet. We're going to be hard at work for a while, but we can't wait to come back in the new year and show you more.
All right.
Until then, it might be worth watching that trailer again and see what you might have missed.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. All right, so we got ourselves a new Silent Hill game and a remake.
予告編には鳥肌が立ちました。期待もやっぱ高いんですけれども、これはどのようなきっかけで始まったんでしょうか。
はい。実はちょっとしたカリフォルニアでのランチミーティングから始まったんですよ。アンナプルナインタラクティブとノーコードの大ファンだったので、この絶好の機会を必ず成功させたいと思っています。
Yes, Konami.
サイレントヒルの新作を一緒に作ってくれるこれ以上
Actually
ない
go
パー
with
トナーだと思って
your
ます。
IPs that you're
そうな
not
んですか。
actually
この
using.
他にも新たなパートナーはいらっしゃるんでしょうか。
Silent Hill's good.
はい。
It's a start.
まだ今日は
Let's
言えないんですけれども、
let's
同様に素晴らしい
give that
才
little
能を持った
push
チ
a
ー
little
ム
bit
と
more
今
to
後のパー
other
トナーシ
things
ッ
that
プを
are
拡大
kind
し
of
ていく予
dormant.
定です。
それは素晴らしいですね。タウンフォールが楽しみです。
ありがとうございます。では、タウンフォールの話はひとまずここまでにして、次の話題に移っていきたいと思います。
Is there more? More?
次は何でしょう。
Konami, you're spoiling us.
サイレン
Come
トヒルは
on.
ゲーム以外の展開もあるんです。ここではその情報をお伝えしていきます。
なるほど、また新しい楽しみが増えますね。
Oh, let's go. Ports?
ではここでアシスタントプロデューサー内藤瑠衣さんをお迎えして、その新たな展開について伺っていきましょう。内藤さん、お願いいたします。
サイレントヒルの IP 展開、クロスメディア展開を担当しています内藤です。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
Okay, so we're
内藤
making
さん、今
ports
回は
here?
どんな情報をお持ちいただいたんでしょうか。
Ports.
今回はですね、
Decent ports?
サイレントヒルゲームの復活のきっかけともなった映画化の話です。数年前に 映画の元々作ってた映画のプロデューサーの方から最新作作りたいという提案をいただきました。監督は第1作の方を演出されたクリストフ・ガンズ氏が手掛けると。でさらにいいプロット、いい企画をいただいて、これはいい映画になるぞというところで進めてきました。ただですね、映画だけでいいのかというところもあって、これはゲームを復活させたいということもあって、隣にプロデューサーの岡本と一緒に、ゲームと一緒に復活する道のりを歩んできたという感じになります。
なるほど、素晴らしいですね。
ではここでそのプロデューサー監督2名から熱いメッセージいただいているので、
Mr. Gaines, yes. Yeah, now here we go. Definitely going to get copyright for this. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Like, again, and that's the return to Silent Hill. Now, question is,
this return is my return to a world, a universe that I have touched in 2006, 15 years ago. The film was a great success, and we decided to go back to the best of his stories. I mean, Silent Hill 2. The film is the
so we're actually going to get a Silent Hill 2
Silent Hill, where he has known a great love, and what he's going to find is a pure nightmare.
I have the chance of being very close with Christoph, and we together has achieved to convince Konami that there is
that's
a
the keyword. Convince them,
of
yes.
Silent Hill that needs to be done, and they are 100% on board.
In the first Silent Hill, we were exploring a world, the world of this small town, completely closed into the mist. It was like being trapped into a Twilight Zone. But in the second game, you know, the creator of the game have changed the rules, you know. We were basically going back to Silent Hill, the same town, but we were looking this strange world entirely through the point of view of the hero we were playing.
Mary, could you really be in this town?
He realized that Mary is lost somewhere into this strange place.
At its core, it's also the idea of the myth of Orpheus. And whatever a man can go deep in hell to bring back the soul
So we're
or
getting
the person he
a
loved
movie
the
number
most
2
in his life.
also.
So it's much more about psychological horror, even if we are going to find again all the same creature and the same strange terror sequence and things like that. But the first big interrogation and the first big terror is about ourselves. Are we mad? Are we sane?
Are we, we're gonna get,
Are we sane to go back to Silent Hill to find this great love?
This one now has so many years from the first one that there is a clear idea.
I'm pumped a little bit, but I have to say I'm very cautious.
Modern, but also very true to the video game. And that's also what it is. We are also respecting the will of the
make
author,
it
the
like you did the first film,
into this
where
adaptation.
it's
Christoph
a blend
is really
between
somebody that respects
like
the work.
Again,
that
you
has
know,
been
that's
done,
the thing.
But that
You're gonna do it like
has his own vision.
Like the game, it's gonna feel what
the
it wants.
creative vision of the authors from the game, but with a different vision from
Personally,
a
I think you should just
filmmaker.
go with
and both they have created
bring in David Lynch.
something that has struck the minds.
you'll definitely Spoilers? Come on, spoilers.
Silent Hill franchise were great artistic achievement, and I have a responsibility to transpose that on a big screen, you know.
Christoph is a real gamer. He has been immersed in this world.
That's why the first film was so well received by the fan of Silent Hill, because they felt
Yes, the first one.
I was one of
the
them.
first
and
one.
It was
the
so
second one,
important for me
not so much. We don't talk about
respect the original creation, you know.
Yeah, the second one
was
did
the
not.
base, the start of everything. Everything starts from this respect. So I'm going with a maximum of humility, a maximum of respect, but in the same time I have quite a charge, quite a goal.
Yeah, you do.
Which is how to transpose the language of the game, which is entirely about immersion, into a tale, into a story that we can tell in 90 or 100 minutes.
the monsters are also one of the key elements that the fans are waiting for. And we are updating those in a way that the creation is similar, but
oh my God,
they will be
they do number 2.
For me,
Pyramid Head is actually going to be in the movie, and it's actually going to connect to the actual source material that Pyramid Head is actually in.
I was talking about Red Pyramid, you know, the big guy with the helmet, you know. He's, again, in this one. Some of the creatures of the film of back in...
yeah, it actually makes sense in the story now, instead of actually...
very, very appreciated by the fan.
So the first one where he's just there
me, it was
as a, like,
to come back with
protector
surprise.
or something?
It's a new universe. It's a new challenge, and those are very important to bring these icons differently to the audience, because they want
so I wasn't expecting a movie.
That wow effect.
That's definitely
why,
something.
you know, I found a very interesting collaboration with the people of Konami. They helped me a lot to achieve this new design of the monster, because they are also working on new episode for the franchise of Silent Hill.
The younger audience, they want that collective experience. They want to be with their friends, they want to talk about it, but they want also to live that experience together.
We all know that watching an horror film alone at his home is quite different of being into a big theater with a crowd and everybody jumping at the same time. It's very different.
If you're making it people jump, then you're doing it wrong.
Him what the audience of today is really wanting.
That's not what Silent Hill is. Not about jump scares. It's about making you feel
a new experience for that audience.
Unnerving,
more immersive,
uncomfortable,
interactive, and we have now new technologies, but we still have what makes the best is the story. And this story is at the core.
Yes,
so
story.
We hope that Return to Silent
Hill
will be a great return.
And if we want to keep the link with the audience, you know, we have to be perfectly aware that everything has changed in 15 years. Everything has been washed away, you know. We have to bring back something, you know, very surprising.
Sean Bean?
プロデューサー監督ありがとうございました。
ゲームを映画に負けないように頑張っていこうと思ってます。映画とゲーム両方を最高のクオリティにしてファンにお届けしたいと思ってます。
I just really hope you brought ports, the originals, but
内藤さん、映画もゲームもまだまだこれからだと思うんですけれども、今後の予定などってお聞きすることってできますでしょうか。
さっきの映像の中にもあったと思うんですけど、すでに絵コンテとかイメージボードとかあるんですけど、実は撮影とかキャスティングはまだこれからなんですね。今後いろいろ映画の方も山場がいっぱいあると思うんで、こちらの方もゲームと一緒にいい作品になるように進めていきたいと思ってます。
ありがとうございます。映画も楽しみです。この配信をご覧の皆さんもぜひ楽しみにお待ちくださいね。それではこの回もそろそろ内藤さん、岡本さん、ありがとうございました。
No ports. Oh, here's the merchandise.
From here, I would like to share with you some of Silent Hill related items that will help you enjoy the game even more. Here is the first one we would like to introduce. From get-go, you all very know, 1/6 scale statue of Red Pyramid Thing is coming. Thoroughly supervised by the art director and the monster designer of Silent Hill 2, Masahiro Ito, all details are brushed up. You can even see the details we couldn't express because of the video game spec at the time. The base capturing the scaffold can be connected, and you can recreate the scene of the final fight against 2 Red Pyramid things.
I'm good. I'm good.
Up next, James Sunderland 1/6 scale statue. The realistic sculpture perfectly captures James's exhaustive facial expression. Not only the handgun, but also the wooden plank, the steel
like
pipe,
the
and the great
game.
knife pairing up with Red Pyramid Thing can be held in his right hand. At his feet, health drinks are tossed away. Maria from Silent Hill 2 is also coming as a 1/6 scale statue. It is the very first official statue of Maria, with the high quality and beautiful details. The right hand is interchangeable with a hand holding the gun, which appears in the sub-scenario Born from a Wish. Last but not least, the secret ending of Silent Hill 2, Inu End, is also recreated as a 1/6 scale coin bank statue. The diorama statue will remind
They gotta
you of the
keep
last
that in.
scene
They gotta
where
keep
James
the bonus
collapsed to his
endings in
knees and
the new
say,
one. They
"So
got
it
to.
was all your
They
work."
gotta. They got to.
From here, we will introduce some products from the official Konami
They got to
shop.
go with the.
First, Silent Hill board collection. We made a collection
Oh
that
my goodness,
encapsulates all
that
that
is
horror and
hilarious,
eeriness,
man.
featuring legendary
Oh.
characters from the first 4 installments of the franchise. These hand-numbered limited decks are now available for
So
pre-order.
Incubus,
In official Konami
Pyramid
shop,
Head. I didn't see
all
what number
these
3
products are
was,
now
and
available.
also
Please
just the
check it
weird
out.
head of Eileen.
Here is further information about Silent Hill goods. From Crazy Rock, 1/6 scale, fully articulated collectible figures of Red Pyramid Thing and Bubblehead Nurse are coming. They
Nah.
are high quality and fully articulated. From Good Smile Company, Pop-Up Parade Bubblehead
I don't know. I
Nurse
have to say,
is
I'm
coming with
not
affordable
interested in
prices. Pop-Up
thing,
Parade
like
is a series of
figurines
figures that
anymore.
are easy to collect. Each figure typically stands around 17 to 18 centimeters in height. From Bedrock Collectibles, Red Pyramid Thing and Maria Elevator Chase diorama is coming. This
Oh,
statue
really?
diorama captures a moment in time as Red Pyramid Thing readies to swing his great blade while Maria attempts to run away and reach the elevator in time with her outreached hand. This diorama will be
swings?
coming
I thought-
soon to the Bedrock Collectibles website.
I guess.
Konami is proud to present all these items on Silent Hill e-commerce page.
Of course.
Don't miss it and secure your order.
I don't know if that Maria is the new Maria, because he looks off the way it's supposed to be.
Now the scene has changed and we have our next guest.
Oh.
Our next guest
Holy
is
cow.
Jacob Navok. Jacob, please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Jacob Navok, and I'm the CEO at Genvid.
Jacob, what will you be presenting this time?
I'm going to show you a new kind of Silent Hill, an experience that you haven't seen up until now.
A whole new experience.
Oh, good
What is
lord,
it
what
all
is
about?
this?
Please take a look at this video for hint.
What is this? Oh god, what is this? What is this? Question mark? Yeah. Is it a mobile game, Matt? Is it a mobile game? It has to be a mobile game. Oh, it's a series, because there's Bad Robot. No, it's Bad Robot Games, so it is a game. Alright. It has to be a mobile game. Like, it's what...
Well, this is going to be another world of Silent Hill. Jacob, could you please introduce your project?
For over 20 years, Silent Hill has haunted my memories. And lately, I enjoy watching streamers playing Silent Hill with their fans. We love the feeling of being scared together, of experiencing
This is not
fear
about being scared.
with friends. It's why watching horror films in the theater is so fun.
It's off-putting.
Silent Hill Ascension takes that feeling of communal fear to a massive scale.
Oh god.
It's a live, real-time interactive series where millions of fans will watch together as the chilling story unfolds.
Really?
You can change its outcomes and even be a part of scenes. There is no reset button. Decisions that you make mean life or death in the story. It's your chance to shape Silent Hill canon forever. Silent Hill Ascension is brought to you by Genvid, Bad Robot, Behavior, and DJ2. And goes live in 2023.
So what is it, an FMV
Sign up at
game?
Ascension.com for updates.
I'm so excited about this new world of Silent Hill. Here are some messages we received from 2 important partners in the project. Before we look at the messages, could you please introduce them?
Today we're going to hear from Bad Robot as well as Behavior.
I see.
All right.
Okay, first things first. I would like to read a message from director J.J. Abrams.
Genvid's experience presents a wild, epic, and innovative new way to immerse yourself in the horrors of Silent Hill.
Well, that's fine, but still, what is it?
Next, please watch the message from the art director of Bad Robot and the creative team of Behavior Interactive.
I'm Chris Amaral from Bad Robot Games and art director for Silent Hill Ascension. Our approach to Silent Hill Ascension is to ensure we maintain the tone and the feeling that the fans have come to love from the franchise, while also adding our own twist of an oppressed, tormented, and morose dimension of reality. Silent Hill creatures are often manifested projections from the darkest depths of the main characters' minds. In Silent Hill Ascension, we build off of this. Our creatures are inspired by the personal traumas and internal demons of our characters' past lives. We want the art style to be a fresh take on the brand, while still being equally respectful to where we've been before.
In 2021, we released The Executioner and the survivor Cheryl Mason in Dead by Daylight.
All right.
Today, Behavior once again will dive into the world of Silent Hill, but with a completely new experience. Here's Chris, VP Creative of our service division, to tell you all about it.
Everyone at Behavior is excited to announce our collaboration with
I see a lot of back and forth, but still
in
there's
a new form of entertainment that blends community, live storytelling, and interactivity. Silent Hill Ascension takes you and the entire community on a unique interactive storytelling experience where the decisions you make affect the characters and the world. Those decisions become canon, and there's no reset button. This is a whole new chapter for Silent Hill.
I don't
with
know
new characters and frightful monsters, where the stakes couldn't be more real.
I'm confused.
We're
I'm
thrilled to be
seriously
working with the talented
confused.
teams
It's
at
like,
Genvid,
is
Bad
it
Robot, and DJ2 to bring
interactive?
Silent Hill
You just
Ascension
like
to life.
go and choose.
Look for it to go
and stuff?
live in 2023 and sign up at Ascension.com for updates.
I can see the new charm of Silent Hill. The fun only gets better. Jacob,
good
what do you
Lord.
think of the two messages?
I do not.
I'm thrilled to work with these incredible teams. Together, we're going to revolutionize
I just have
what
to
horror
say,
means in interactive media.
That's fantastic. We are
I
excited
absolutely
too.
sound
I hope
so
everyone
robotic.
watching this distribution is eagerly awaiting this new Silent Hill. I am sure you will not be disappointed. Thank you, Jacob, for sharing your fascinating title with us today. Thank
I
you
have
for
to
your
say,
time,
like
Jacob.
Thank you very much.
This part, I don't know, might not interest me. The new game, good.
また場所が変わりましたね。
Oh, change the setup
これは
again.
どういうことでしょうか。
はい。実は最後にもう一本サイレントヒルの完全新作の発表があります。我々が自信を持って送り出す新しいサイレントヒルです。
Thank you very much. Finally, we will leave you with that completely new video. Thank you for watching Silent Hill Transmission.
I do have to say, it's... Now what the hell is this? Oh my god, is it Silent Hill in Japanese time? They're making another one? Okay. I am all for like different things in different places with the spirit of it. Again, character. It's got to be the character. This can't be like, oh, people go into the weird version of Silent Hill related thing and be like, survive. No, it's character. They got to have a drive to go there. It's definitely odd. Okay. That's creepy. The Silent Hill F? F? Oh, I like the little twist of, it's like an oriental version of, the thing. Oh, it's a, ooh. And what's it for? Don't say mobile. Okay. Is there anything more? Nope, that's it. All right, let's pause it. Reflect upon what we've seen. One, Silent Hill 2 remake, obviously heavily hinted. It's Bloober Team, so I have to say I'm cautious, but the only main thing that I mainly am cautious about is gameplay. And that's one thing I really had no problem with is when I played the medium, is that the gameplay was decent. So I'm assuming it's going to be good. As long as Blooper has no involvement with the story. Just keep it with the original creators and have them direct Blooper Team. I think it will turn out very nice. But I have to say, from what I see, it looks okay. It looks good. It looks like the original, except an updated version of the original, which is kind of how Resident Evil 2 started. Resident Evil 2, or Resident Evil 2 Remake had that. So I'm cautiously optimistic about it. And other than that, we have Townfall teaser. Really nothing about it. Again, I really don't want it to be like keep the original characters. It's got to be character driven. If it's not character driven and just having oh, we're going to throw characters into the foggy town of Silent Hill and just have them survive. No, that is not the way it is. Characters have got to be drawn to Silent Hill for some reason, and they got to then get out. Simple. Or they got to find what they're looking for. Type of thing. So as long as they have some sort of good story development in there, I'm all for Townfall. Don't care about this Ascension thing. I don't know what it is exactly. Still, is it a game? Is it? They say experience, and I'm like, what is it exactly? Don't know. I'm gonna have to read up on more about that. From the sound of it, I don't know. I think they are going in a little bit of a wrong direction with that, but still, well, I guess we'll see what happens. And then this other one with Silent Hill F. It looks like it's literally Silent Hill in Japan. Basically, it is. And again, the same thing goes. What I actually say is that one, if it's character driven, characters get drawn to the spooky town that's similar to Silent Hill, then that's perfectly fine with me. That's the thing. So overall, I have to say it's good. The thing is, I wanted to see ports of the actual games, like 1, 2, 3, and 4, and possible actual modern ports of the traditional games. And that's the thing. It's I really hope that they maybe down the line it is. So one, at least Konami has at least got their heads out of their asses, at least somewhat, and brought something back, which is good. And also from the vid, I like how they started with Silent Hill 2 because everyone was like, come on. They didn't leave until last because people would be pissed off if they did. They showed anything else. Of course, people would be like, oh. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I have to say, overall, a decent presentation, I guess. I'm gonna have to look into a lot of the stuff and see what's what. One thing that I have to say is one Silent Hill 2 remake is only on PS5. That's gonna probably piss off a lot of people, especially who don't have a PS5 and can't find a PS5 and can't get a PS5. I am lucky to have one, so I am day one getting Silent Hill 2 remake right away. That is a thing that is going to be on my channel. I am playing that blind day one. There is no chance in that. That is a one thing. Townfall, I have to see more of it, then I'll make a decision of it. There's also the movie, The Return of Silent Hill. Again, I'm cautiously optimistic about it because the thing is, it's the guy who did the first one, which is fine, because out of like all the video game-ish movies, other than, you know, back in the day, especially, like I have to say Sonic and possibly Mario will probably be like more truer to the actual source material, to what I actually there. But before them, before Sonic came around and before all that, didn't really have too many good video game movies out there, and Silent Hill I always recommended to be one of the better ones, the first one at least, because at least it had some connection to the actual, like it had a lot of connection to the actual game. And yeah, even though it flowed a little differently, it still was a decent film, and I did really like it, even to this day. Number 2 we don't speak of, because that is a flaming piece of poo, basically. So we don't talk about the second one, but still, the first one half decent. If they go with the direction of more of how they did the first one, then I'm cautiously optimistic about the actual game, especially if it's based on number 2, which is good, but I really don't know how they're actually going to do it. So I'm actually kind of interested to see how things go with that. But again, what I have to say is I'm cautiously optimistic about the entire thing. So, hey, nevertheless, I think that's it. I'm going to blabber on probably more and more, but I'm going to actually look up and check out other people and how they go with it and that. But overall, I give it a cool. Konami, yeah. This is great. And the thing is, you know, you got people's interests. At least you got mine anyway. Do more. Like, do more. Like Castlevania. Castlevania could use a little bit of an update also. Like, we got Silent Hill, which is good. But, you know, Castlevania would be also good. Just like there. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me on this I wasn't really too disappointed in the actual thing. So I have to say I was a little cautious, let's just say. I'm more cautious than disappointed. But I definitely do like to see more about the Silent Hill 2 remake. I want to see how it plays more, and the flow of it. And it's over the shoulder, which you know, I'm predicting it would be. Like I figured it would be. And that's fine, because, you know, Resident Evil 2 to Resident Evil 2 remake, they went with a different style, and that's fine. If it flows well, plays well, and it follows the story, not like exactly, we're not talking exactly, because, you know, you need to fiddle around with things, that's the thing. But nevertheless, really glad the some of the original creators are back on board for the actual remake, which is good. And I guess hopefully we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get a Resident Evil we get a Silent Hill 3 remake, maybe. Possibly a first one. First, if they do 3, do first one first, and then do the third one, because it would make sense. That's the thing. But anyway, I've talked on long enough. I need to use the washroom. So we're gonna stop this right now. So thank you guys for joining me, and definitely talking about weird, crazy, screwed up stuff. You know, definitely take care of yourselves out there, and I will definitely see you in the next one. And remind you is that I actually am doing Silent Hill 2 Enhanced Edition on the channel currently at this month of October. So give it a check out. It's every second day, so I think tomorrow, or I don't know, just check the channel. You'll see when I'm uploading. And again, if you want to sub to that, hey, go sub. Give this thing whatever. I don't know what the thing's this. I'm babbling on. So let's say take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time.